Hey, this is Jacob Carlson. Wanted to welcome you to the EzHire Hangout. Today, our guest is O'Neil Rudolph from CannaChange, the CEO and founder. Excited to have you on today, O'Neil. Let's get started as we do with all the Hangouts. We kind of like to start with a rapid fire question to kind of keep things light. Each question will have about 5 seconds to answer each question. And if you get them all correct, we'll send you an EzHire t-shirt. We'll probably send you one anyways, but figured we'd throw that in as a prize. So I'll give you 5 questions and we'll go from there. If you could be transformed into one animal, which animal would you choose?
Oh, maybe a jellyfish?
One thing that you regret spending money on?
Oh, college?
College, okay. Okay, you're probably not alone there.
Yeah, controversial, but yeah, personally.
What is you probably don't get a lot of these in Orange, California, but when you have a rainy day, what's your favorite activity to do on a rainy day?
I'll probably watch Harry Potter.
Okay, so watch Harry Potter. Is that on Netflix though?
It's not on Netflix. It's on, I think, HBO Max.
Well, thank you for kind of answering the rapid fire questions. I know we kind of jumped around there a little bit, but thanks for hopping on. Tell me a little bit about your business. I kind of, obviously, I found you guys online and thought it was super cool, but tell me a little bit about what you're doing at CannaChange.
Yeah, so our app that recently launched, it allows consumers to return their recyclable and reusable cannabis packaging to dispensaries for points that turn into dispensary credit. So through the app, both consumers and dispensaries can create profiles, and then we kind of help facilitate that relationship for our sustainability initiative. So our goal is just to directly divert recyclables from the landfill. And, you know, with typical recycling, a lot of them unfortunately still end up there. So for consumers and dispensaries that, you know, are willing to put effort into a sustainability initiative, which we've seen a lot, you know, if they're accessible and available, people use them and are asking for them.
What do you think like the next 5 years is going to look like with inside of cannabis? Like, is federally, you know, is it going to be federally legal? Where do you see cannabis kind of, you know, the industry going in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I definitely see federal legalization on the lookout for the future of the industry. I kind of think it's inevitable at this point. I just think it's being delayed, but I definitely see it happening, especially within the next 5 years for sure.
If you had a magic wand, right, what one change would you make inside of the cannabis industry?
Oh, only one? There's a lot. Well,
good, yeah.
The first one, I mean, you know, considering my business is more sustainability, a lot less packaging, less strict regulations. But I would also say more room for people of color in the industry, you know, considering the way that we're disproportionately affected by marijuana legislations.
If there's one common myth, and I think like, you know, if there's one common myth inside of working in cannabis, maybe being even in cannabis tech, in cannabis in general, what's one myth about working in cannabis, I think that you'd like to maybe debunk or tell it, you know, tell it the other way, tell the story of?
I mean, I think people outside of cannabis think the industry is really diverse and equitable and like accepting of new and
great answer.
Ideas, I guess. And I just think that, you know, as you go along with networking and kind of even business relations or even outside of that, just on more personal relationships, but in the industry, you find that that's not nearly as true as people think it is. And it's really not any more diverse or equitable than any other industry that's, you know, white, straight, male dominated.
Wow. Great answer. I got a little chills there with that answer because you're right. I've been enough of those and right. No, you're right. You're dead on right. And you know, I think it's people like you, hopefully, that we can kind of push more people into this industry. I mean, for us, like what we do at EzHire, obviously, we're trying to get people opportunities with inside of cannabis. The cannabis businesses tell us they want people of color, they want this, they, you know, so I know that like it's not all coming from like a bad intentions. It's more of just getting the ball rolling with it sort of thing. But yeah, no, I think it's still the issue that most of us are kind of always have a chip on our shoulder about while working in this industry if you are a person of color. So we're super psyched to have you on. Where can we find you?
Yeah, well, you can find our app on iOS and Android just under CannaChange, and that's also
download it right now.
on our website. Are you? Yeah, but yeah, we're on
Cool.
our website, and then on like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, we're just under CannaChange as well.
Cool. Yeah, we hope to see you out there on the road as well. We'll recommend everybody download your app. I'll download your app. Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.